Okay, yentia mo biem. Yaho mo kwa ba e de aba Pepe Rice channel so e wo YouTube. Yede mo se abreni abrebia no. Mo ne yen edi dwuma yin. Ye ni so se de mo si ehwe yen. Mo share dwuma di no, mo comment na afi so mo subscribe to channel na e de emaye no. Ye ni so papa. Eno e de yetuto e de asem. Se wo a enen da edi kan a wo hwe yen video CB. Also one more thing, subscribe to channel na e de amaye. If today happens to be the very first time you are watching any of our videos, kindly subscribe to the channel for us. It is very important that you do subscribe to the channel for us. One thing, what I share, but unsubscribe here, unsujibre, na unsubscribe na down. Uno se mi anso na subscribed. Na also obabeka busuaku no. Yeni be so, yeni beje, sa obaye sa ede amaye. Now, me babu din bi e de akyerɛw. Adwuma we ye me den. But of course, we are vowed to give you every information about Asante Kotoko as ye. Normally, outgoing players yana ne ye me den. Now, Asante Kotoko company for ebe communicate e de ama players no after they visit His Royal Majesty. Omukọ nhyiaba e present trophy ni wie e ko ginhyira e na players a ombeja omukwa na ombeja omukwa ba fa edin we tuti ba fa no baako Frederick Asare, Daniel Adrian Adjetey, Wisdom Fernando Bassey, Samson Eduku, Justice Blay, Michael Dwamena, Elvis Bafo. Edin we a 2-3. Eba amya be ho dwuma baako. Right, a Pepe Rice channel and I will share YouTube and so. I've told you that you we am a day, but as I may I say what fascinating krono. Umiano na what fase ekam. When mianso a na jeja ya e betwa wo fasene na atwene into ye de a ube mia me bi miamani na maye players outgoing se mo hwa ma ya asem but maybe a dream the abo season na wi me ka chem hyembo se after the season na mamo sa rundown no na mo kai say initially na nipa no bebre ka say Emmanuel Ntwi so okọ samotene du beko onzam bodi no Emmanuel Ntwi di ampiem samotene du edi ampiem. I'll come and tell you why. Tenedu is injured still as we speak. Afi eno no ho tono eba. But onye player is being earmarked to go. Now Asante ko list of players are on the con. Our coach Abdul Karim Zito supplied the market management. I think it's a Friday we na otwe and son no. And on the list call. And before the lesson, because when you go, you would defend the list. You would defend the list. That is how corporate bodies operate. It may be a head of sports at the Akuma FM, Media General Akuma FM. Say, I finish so. Even with the team that I'm working with, every year I have to raise what do we call it? Me raising points to defend why I still need all my team members. What I say? I have to go and defend why all my team members are still critical to the business. Again, if I want somebody to be appointed onto the team, I also have another responsibility. Why the person, what do we need from the person, what we are lacking, what the person will bring. I have to go and sit and do all of that. Anytime we raise a budget, throw budgeter, you must define line by line, item by item. Tisampepe and a Karim Zito. I submitted list at the Asante company for. He also had to, as it were, defend why this player must go and why this player must come. Kratana Karim Zito at the coin. Players be aware and paying for issue to the down. Players be as well. This is our list to it with Frederick Asare, Daniel Adjetey, Wisdom Bassey, Samson Eduku, Justice Blay, Michael Dwamena, Elvis Cheba for Isaac Winter. We'll explain one by one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm about. The best be about bako. In fact, I will coach in a lesson. So now I was so say Samson Eduku. Any a branch of the Isaac Winter. Your mom Samson Eduku Isaac Winter. Your mom. But through the questioning, the interrogations, the discussions, it was later arrived that he be allowed to stay. And I'm going to explain to you one after the other. It was a part of the two players. I mean, I'm faster is at home. Say, we bet me see I'm a move back. But see, I'm no say there. This is any done. So Asante Kotoko assigning Isaac Winter on a 2.5 year deal. 2.5. Half in your boy. So what I say? Check 2 years. Eduku di 1.5 year deal. Samson Eduku 1.5 year deal. Asante Kotoko mpanyinfo no bi were of the opinion say adan ye njai ema emranje no after playing 1.5 season I am buy no because there was Kwampoku and there was this man was the name Abetamwa who were playing so well. They did not get enough playing time. So why don't we allow them to do a proper preseason with the club, and then we can now, as it were, to say Eduku Grade, say 1 year and a bit more simple and one without any compensation. So Samson Eduku signed 1.5 years. I'm telling you things that are factual. 1.5. About half a year, 1 season. Eduku no. Minta sign 2.5. About half a 2 years. Because you could contract my compensation yet. And pennyful be a catches it to say, I'm tainting here, allow more stay. And we are preseason, we are. We'll be able to assess these players within the first 6 months of the next year, the preceding year, no, which is 2025-2026 season. No, we'll be in a better position to do that assessment, and we will be able to tell, say, we now yafa any a few. Others, the way I said, there's our discussions, you know, is see a choir, and I'm doing 70 at the amount. So, Samson Eduku Isaac Minta fasters at all. In fact, Minta staying a bigger percentage. Eduku Diano. Eduku Diano. Se Kwampoku ko. Na another striker bar. Eduku will still stay. But Kwampoku stay. Now Kotoko find another striker. Eduku will go. Minta will join them as the 4 strikers of Kotoko. What I say? Yes. Now, my for Frederick Asare. Asare is leaving Asante Kotoko. Asare is leaving not because of your poor performance, your indiscipline, your players are gross insubordination, and all of that. And only new man Asante original so Emma players echo. Frederick Asare and yet any of those negative things, then the contract as well. Now he's not been able to, or Kotoko have not been able to reach agreement with Frederick Asare. Two parties, intimate agree on a new contract. I don't want to put it at the doorstep of only Frederick Asare. I'm saying two parties now. They've not been able to agree on the contract extension proposal. No. It's here to say discussions be a course. Discussions be a course between the club and Frederick Asare. And in fact, the club offered a 3-year contract extension long time ago to Frederick Asare. Frederick looked into it, came back to Kotoko with also ne concerns. They did a meeting. Another meeting was scheduled na a cherodo, but last week's meeting a basso. Emma Fifre Asare ne offer no the Asante Kotoko. If it's a friend at the offer no still the mate say if it doesn't look too positive, it doesn't look positive. Say Asare, ever to us so aye juano at the Asante Kotoko. It doesn't look positive. The Chrane say Frank Asare will leave. It's place, outgoing place now. Frank Asare didn't not because will be a permanent. And yes, obi say on come like the modern said, but because the two parties have failed to agree on the new terms. Now I know any why one more end to me I agree. So that is it. Frank Asare is also leaving. He's leaving. In fact, Asare the major name I met me Aka and the make sense to say Asare is going. Frank Asare is leaving. You understand? But Bakuno, what is it? A branch of the Kusia Asante is all Canada. Okay, say, and before I'm terminating the contract. So he has already left. So that makes it two. On the list, Monsieur Juami, the Ed Demami also, SMA. My main fan to just say Daniel Adrian Adjetey. Daniel Adrian Adjetey, be body in pe. Na makowe play an contract no sign. Na Daniel Adjetey, mensuma kabi se nka Adjetey nyo bi eso ko. Ai, o sign Daniel Adrian Adjetey sign. I just want to be sure. The contract no sign, the time I know Bobby na branch no mo na you. Ana time I know Bobby na ye pa. Onyini bebre we did 24 years pe. Daniel Adrian Adjetey is only 24 years. Yeah, na coaches BYB they don't like certain style. Or sign 1.5 years. So no so about one. About half aka one. Na Adrian Mokai one shares ago no Kotoko ni Brekum Chelsea no. Eti corner. Ono one two at the map Patrick Sedu. And I see you eje mu ma no. Na o fireball na edanet. Adjetey clear say the current coach of the club no. Pennistan me pacho and just a problem between coach and your branch. E si be bia player bi o wa you go to a club e bi kwa wo coach for ba said you see pe the ball no de ne de enye pe it a class Daniel Adrian Adjetey ne ball no ball ene said the coach ne pe ne de no emfa ene coach ne de no emfa you understand nti if he's a coach by omobi now say right back on the bench no be plana coach at the center back be gina wa it's how the coach does not have trust the opposite or so eti me gidi ye pa say you put everything together and based on what we have picked here even though Daniel Abo half year I kind of 1 year Asante Kotoko at the branch ever to the transfer list me nan ka me dwene say ma dwene ni sa branch stay na obo half season na ebi ebedu okran Kote I recover because Kote there for a long term ade o no nya ye pam ni sisi ani bia brand we pra na Kote be bo a na Kotoko nya ni two right backs no but sisi u jare man ko na Blay ko a you may be forced to go and get a right back but bra imano Kote so but we the team nim dada but on the list that I have the list that I have Diamete and say abranche no so Daniel Adjetey ebeko me ye adwuma no banka krakra o afi ma me hwe ho abi wisdom Fernando Bassey wisdom de na no me kire e kire o abranche no there are games he comes very good then he goes off he comes very good he goes off me de ade ba kwa de bia me ka chon say ene esi play bia ye sei ene play bia ko for bia ko sha ta nyoma na me am not interested seriously I'm not interested na me ka say boys no omo ane ha omo dan no tim bia ko no ba rete na footballer na wan ka sa onye discipline na onye wise obo na be ma asema eno age se yes aba gi break na sei ene abetufo ti as anyoma me so so me interested abranche no emma consistent performance and injuries bi ni ade now Kotoko a winger maka cho say three players na Kotoko free African continent na eba winger wo say Kotoko enya sa winger no mo try no a very good abranche de din wisdom Bassey ebeko again Kotoko enya winger we look scene na ni sika sembe wo from ache Bassey you compensate Bassey and let him leave but ni nyina no talks ebeko so wisdom Fernando Bassey and so our listeners so me bo justice nkuku Blay de no so ati say Frederick Asare but Blay de no different echen Frederick de no kakra bi but the ma ni mienu sane sanya club na say yempel Blay or extending the contract in January by 1.5 years or about half na yaka one. The discussion is that it is Blay who wants to move. What is it? Blay the person who move the age ni ade no sika kakra ba baby a uji 2 year Blay officially the age ni 33 and that is the age one thing so ba kokra. In fact, reports quite say age in was increased. Deeper now, or person what age so no rather who say yes, and say unima say me date of birth. Some person me akura. Yem fa bi nka ho. Eti anase ye nte so ye de bi ka ho. So aja say to be a wo 1990. Who person o man ye akura mo a. E say o de bi ka ba 95. Ba akoko ye no 85 free so ko 85 o man nyini. Ti sa no mo ko ye blade ye. Eti blade ye no faster restore. But now me catch us Asante management no. Based on the fact that we qualify for Africa. Because we team the two most experienced players who Asare any Blay. Asare 3 years. Blay there or boy come back have a bar. So just Blay man okwa. The next most experienced player in Kotoko wakoye omomadi 2 years. Na next season you go third year. So that is it for justice in Kuku Blay there. And also kana Michael Dwamena. A brand carrying it to buy me who Michael Dwamena Kotoko versus a Diana Star super performance. Even Kotoko has a folk. Very good performance, no cry. Na Dwamena no go nya dano. Efiri tete nya ne o. Na ye ogum player. And one nya de, and ogum. And one no go fan krabi, and one nyimbo. Sa nya ne. So the criticisms of that boy did not start today. And I'm hearing that Michael Dwamena on the list of players now because Kotoko are bringing in central midfielders. Elvis Che for and so Edin and Nemu. Now Elvis was signed 3-year deal with Kotoko. They did debut. I can't just play be idea and my contract. Documents in there, your archives no hanji no. Ya na yempese be guesswork. So ya na yakwa check Elvis. Chi Bafo Kai Bafo. Bruni hu chi omo ebon Kai. So Elvis Chi Bafo a contract with Asante Kotoko. Say na 17 etie. Elvis signed where is it? Where is it? I want to be sure. Now me the amount say the city na my mistake and so or sign 3-year contract with Asante Kotoko. 3-year contract and so wabo 1 season pe etu koko yi free ma wan hwe ya na asem na kwa ya asem foforo ono so injuries aha no but anytime oba na obo kakra so ya na ye So 2nd July after say obey training kakra na okobo president's cup new year and a branch the din e de Elvis Chiba for signing the contract with Asante Kotoko 3-year deal and Elvis signing at the age of 25 into a branch no signing 3-year deal with Asante Kotoko. Elvis the so Asteris e da ho enye se chinchi atwan se Elvis Chiba for eko Asteris e da ho ne de no akwakoye se de ni da so bebrebe bi ba ene but it doesn't look likely that Elvis will leave. Kotoko squad nankasa se offer a typical team sheet of Asante Kotoko. Ubo se Kotoko squad no mo no so bebrebe o de for mo pre ni nyina be shem. Obi a wo pre bia be ka ho a Kotoko squad no omo nye bebrebe sa. So ideally they want to get a 30-man squad based on the lessons womo enya no this season. Any pre ba ye suspensions ba ni dru ba bia na ma Kotoko mo kire no. What they want to do, they say, one say, a 30-man squad. They will be playing in 3 major competitions: the Ghana Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Confederations Cup. It too fast and take on the first 11. What do you want to bench? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ever count 9, over 11, 9, 20. Now the 3 players on my on say, Kote, Abranche, Didi, Tenedu, and the Kote Tinedu and Minta. Okan one 23. With the youth team players, maybe look at Kotoko. The laxity say, Omuja 2, 3 choir. Ombet by 5, 6 abishim. That's exceeded the 30 man squad. Are you getting it? And that's exactly what Manchester management outgoing, you know. They confirmed the power the Asare they confirmed. Adjetey they know confirmed because coach probably doesn't like his style of play. Dwamena they know confirmed. And also because wisdom pass 98% chance that these are the players omo free Asante Kotoko. Any omo mba be shew no. Thank you so much for always watching our channel. It is Pepe's Rise channel. Me patch unsubscribe ya. Subscribe FMI. May the Almighty God be with us all.